So today we're going to take a look at the new GAN354M, the successor to the extremely popular 356 SM. In the box you get the puzzle, in this nice plastic case, the new GES system, and something to throw away. The overall geometry of the design hasn't changed much at all. You can see that the difference in the edges is extremely minimal. The main differences are the capped design to allow for stickerless cubes, which I'm a huge fan of by the way. The hex pattern is smaller and a bit more defined, and a really obvious difference is the new magnet system that we first saw in the 460. Also, the hardware has been removed from the pieces in the 354, but more about that later. The corners are pretty much the same story, the geometry is the same, and the hex pattern is present over more of the piece. GAN has even decided to put it on the feet of the corners to replace the ridges from the 356. And surprisingly, because the hardware is now absent from the pieces, and this puzzle uses a lighter core, the 354 is heavier than the 356 by about 5 grams. This could be due to a few different things. Either it's the new magnet positioning system, or some other structures inside the pieces that are not visible. It's impossible for me to tell, however, because I cannot for the life of me figure out how to disassemble the individual pieces. So now on to the new GES V3 system. This new system from GAN is basically the same as the old one, but they're just a little bit wider. They give you 4 options this time instead of 6, but they're still distributed over a range of elasticities, with purple being the weakest to yellow being the strongest. The green GES come installed on the puzzle, and for me, they just made it too fast and flexy. I've now tried all 4 of them, and I was left wondering why GAN stopped at yellow. Personally, I think including at least 2 completely unusable spring sets is pointless, but I know that opinions differ and some people may love them. In my opinion, something a bit less elastic like the older clear or even orange would really help this puzzle. The feel is a mix of buttery smooth and extremely flexible. It's very quiet and extremely fast out of the box with those green GES and high quality plastic. But I just swapped out the green nuts to yellow and put in a few drops of compound tin, and that did the trick of slowing it down to a manageable speed. But even with the yellow GES installed, it's still a bit of a flexy, wobbly mess. But after using it for the last couple of weeks, I'm completely used to it, and most other 3x3s just feel somewhat blocky now. Overall, I have to say that even though I wasn't super excited about the 54mm size, it's something that I could definitely get used to. It feels a bit more manageable, and I find that my turning is a bit better on the smaller cube. Also, apparently smaller cubes help with look ahead, but what would I know about that? So if you're considering purchasing this puzzle, I would definitely recommend getting something to slow it down. You don't have to splurge for the compound tin, but at least something like Traxxas 30 or 50K to make it a bit more controllable. So thank you to the Cubeologist for sponsoring this and all of my videos. You can check out this puzzle in the link in the description, and thank you very much for watching.